Warning: if you do not watch the entire video, you will be hard-sucked bronze for the entirety of Wild Rift.
Wanna fight? Oh nah. Let me get that shit.
The dragon has spawned.
Can we defend? No, let's pick it up.
Alright. The Lux shield is crazy.
Bottom turret is under
Yep.
attack. Engage.
Yo.
I got you.
Enemy slain. Engage.
Go dragon, go dragon.
Engage.
Bro, Lux is so fucking dog.
On my way.
Yeah.
Such a dumb champ, like rooted me mid combo and everything.
Yo guys, it's Stove here. Welcome back to another Wild Rift video. Today we're going to be taking a look at what I think is one of the best solo queue champs for support, and that is Lux. I had a pretty decent game. I really didn't do much, but I just want to show you guys the power of Lux's shield if you build her correctly, and that's with this build here. I think, let me go find it actually real quick. Right now, I don't really like making videos when I'm lower rank. I want to like learn the game. Right now I'm Emerald 3. I only play solo queue. I have a 60% win rate right now. I play a lot of Ezreal. Let's look at my most played. Mundo, Olaf, I played like lower rank, but now I play a lot of Lux and I have a 75% win rate. So only on that champ too. So my best champs right now are Ezreal and Lux. And for the build, let's see, where is it? It's here, right? Okay, so this is my build for Lux. I actually stole this from someone else, and the last 3 items really don't matter that much. You can build whatever you want. Sometimes you want to build a little bit more tanky. Just depends on your team comp and what you're feeling that game. But these 2 first starting items are insanely good. Harmonic Echo, you always want to go this first. Moving and casting abilities, builds Harmony at 100 Harmony, your next healing or shielding ability. Cast on an ally, restores 70 health to your target and up to 3 by nearby allied champions. So you can heal your whole team with this item. At 1 item, Lux is probably the most broken support in the game. After I get this item, I usually rush my boots, which is I think I go cooldown boots into locket. So you're shielding, healing, and then during a team fight you pop your locket while you shield your team, and it's literally after 2 items, it's a half health shield for your entire team. Your ADC can just get free poke off, with no with no counterplay. If you're playing with an Ezreal, which is probably the best for Lux, or any other poke like ADC, Varus is pretty decent. I don't know. I think casters are really broken right now, even though like Alistar, Leona are all really powerful. But for solo queue, you have a giant impact with these shields, and I see a lot of people building Lux the wrong way. You don't want to start with like Illudins, or unless you're like in a really low rank like Plat, maybe. Like Plat's not that low. I'd still build this this healing build and shielding build, but a lot of people like to go this item. I might actually switch this sometimes here because it's really good for your ultimate, but in all honesty, you're not really doing too much damage on Lux. I mean, if you get that bind, someone's gonna die anyway. I'd rather just go for like a Morello's or a Ludens for the poke. These last 3 items, there's up to you. You can go Void Staff, Rabadons, whatever you want. It just really doesn't matter. It's just these first 2 are really broken. And then looking at the other like defense items, sometimes I like to go this. It's not really that good. This item, Protector's Vow, is actually okay. Yeah, if you or ally take damage from a champion, blah blah, you receive a shield. So this item is actually pretty good too. Sometimes I like to go that third. So it just depends. These last 3 is all up to you guys for your game, what you're playing against. And let's get into the gameplay. Actually, I forgot to go over the runes and my spells I used to. Sorry about that. So my runes, you always like this Airy because it shields your ally heroes, and it also pokes in lane. So if you get like any poke off, it's pretty decent. It's just the go-to rune for laning like poke mages right now. Very versatile. Brutal, actually, I don't know why I have brutal here. It should be weakness. Okay, that's I think I switched it out by accident. Should be weakness. Impairing the movement of an enemy champion makes them take more damage. 100% go weakness. I don't know why I had brutal there. Maybe brutal's decent. Gain AD or 14 AP. So brutal is actually kind of decent too, but I think it's 5% more damage in the following 5 seconds after you get a bind. So this is really up to you. I was using brutal for a long time, I think, because I copied someone else's build and I really didn't change it, and it was working really well. But I kind of like weakness on some other supports and stuff too. That's up to you. You guys can play around with that. Loyalty, 100%, you need that in lane. And then Pack Hunter, which gives you the movement speed, right? Yeah, nearby allies. Really good. Really good for that. And then for runes, for spells, always go flash. Lux is really mobile. You want to go flash. In some games, you want to switch out the locket with Azanias just to stay alive in team fights, because if they have like a Zed or someone that just wants to kill you early, they really want to try to kill you early because of your shielding in team fights. So flash is a must-have, I would say. Heal is really good. It just depends. If your ADC is going a shield, which they usually go barrier, you want to go heal. If they have an assassin like a Zed or something, exhaust is pretty good too. So all right, now let's get into the gameplay. Just a little bit of an intro on Lux. All right, guys. So into the gameplay, we're playing against Hoon and Yikes here. Pretty decent game. They had 2 trolls. They had 1 diamond. We had 1 diamond. So I think it was pretty even overall. But they had a Graves ADC and a Teemo top, but they were smurfing the entire time. I think 42-2 was their record before this game, and I gave them their 3rd loss, so it's a little bit proud of that, you know. But my Ezreal carried me super hard. I literally, like, I didn't do that much. This Ezreal popped off, and we were what, 0-1-19. Yeah, I'm just flipping through here. So it was a pretty good game. We'll get into it. Look at it. They had a Galio support who I think was boosted on Brazil. He dropped 2 emerald after this game, I'm pretty sure. I sent him back to his, to his actual rank, not diamond anymore. So yeah, I always like to start shield on Lux because I feel like poking early is really important when you have an Ezreal. The bind can give you like some utility. You can get a pick early if someone's trying to ward. But more importantly, like that level 1 lane, I want to step up. I want them to be zoned off the wave. So I always like to go to shield. It's really good for looking through bushes or walking through here. We see the Galio, so he's just like retreat. There's no reason to walk through the bush and try to trade early. We want to get good trades and push them back in lane. So we know the red is getting warded. It was just warded there. Our Mumu has an unfortunate thing happen to him early. You'll see. I messed up my shield there. I wanted him to poke, but he was hitting the minion, so it's okay. We actually trade pretty well here with the Graves. It's all good. Losing a little health early for our Ezreal. You're supposed to save the shield for whenever Galio goes in with his S1 to counter it. And you can just shield through it. And you'll see how dominant we can be in lane, though. Now, actually, like, he steps into most of the Galio, like, poke. So we kind of lose early, which they have some pretty high damage early. Graves is really good early. Galio is super good level 2. And there's no way for us to stop this invade, honestly. It's just not even worth for us to go down and help this Amumu during this invade. Yeah, it's really not worth it. I just wanted this Ezreal to get fed. You can see here he's really aggressive. He eased forward because he knows the Graves isn't there. And we just sacked the Amumu's buff. He's going to be behind this game. I just realized that. And we push the wave. I want my Ezreal to be fed and not lose any minions. He actually loses the cannon there, unfortunately. And we lose Crab. So not looking too good. I get a good bind on this Galio when he goes in. Good heal also. I'm walking under towers, so the Lee Sin can't kill me. And pretty good overall. Also, I go back early here because I know they're trying to dive. And I don't want to give them that kill. If Ezreal dies, it's fine. But he actually, I don't show it here, but he outplays the Galio. Maybe I do. Yeah, kind of. He outplays the Galio, gets a kill. So, perfect. Lee Sin can't die me because he saw I went back. And we get a kill there. So it's really good for us in our lane. We really just hard stomped them in this lane. Not early, you'll see, but later. Later, Lux is really good on one item. Lux is completely broken. But this Graves here is just kind of inting. Good barrier by... He flashes my bind, actually. And then Ezreal flashes back with his ultimate. Works out pretty good. Flash for flash. I'm okay with that. Ezreal has his E. Basically a flash. But yeah, he had to flash my bind there. And look how greedy this Galio is. Get a really nice shield on this Ezreal. His Aftershock procs, he flashes everything. And Ezreal survives, so super unfortunate for the Galio there. Pretty horribly played. He went for it. He went in all in. But yeah, I just back. I don't know when I get here. Maybe boots. I always like to go cooldown boots first and get that with the half mage item. Yeah, I get cooldown boots, and I think that's it. Yeah, cooldown boots is a really good spike for me. I can just keep spamming shield, spamming pines, and support this Ezreal. Pretty easy lane overall. I don't know. It's a Graves, but Graves, he can be okay in team fights and things. All they have to do is just know when to engage. They can't win this lane, but in fights, Graves can be good. So can Galio. If Graves ease in, Galio ults. They can have a pretty nice combo, actually. And in lane, they can have a nice combo too. If they get a taunt, Graves gets in on one of us, they can just one-shot us. So we do have to be careful of that. But you can see here, I just give him constant shields so we can poke. Just cancel that. He's just walking inside the Galio Q, and it just does nothing to him because of my shielding. But Dragon's coming up soon, so I put a ward down there. We already have a ward in the other bush, the tri-bush. I think that's what it's called, yeah. I'm just throwing binds out. I don't really land. I land some nice binds this game, but most of the time, I'm just throwing them out randomly. But if someone comes onto Ezreal, I'll always hit it. Close binds are really easy to hit, but farther away, they can dodge pretty easily. This fight goes pretty bad, if I remember correctly. Giving everyone shields around the dragon. You want to make sure you'll always see me walk behind them in the perfect way to give them the shield. A lot of the Luxes I see don't do that. I wanted to shield the Ezreal here, but he's actually walking away from my shield. I get a good double bind on the Galio and the Lee Sin. Missed my ult, unfortunately. They're trying to go in on this Ezreal again. I give him a nice shield. Another double bind on the Lee Sin and the Galio. They have to heal, back away. We lose the dragon, but that was 2 double binds in a row. Pretty nice, to be honest. As long as I keep Ezreal alive, we have a chance in this game. He's getting a little aggro there. There's no way we can contest that. I have no mana, so I'm just going home. I like the skin though. Star Guardian Lux, it looks so nice. And yeah, what do I have? I don't know what items I have right now. I think I go back for the half mage item that gives you the mana and the damage. Pretty good. And what is the second item I go? I keep forgetting what it's called. Oh my god. I don't know why I can't remember the name of it. Harmonic Echo into oh my god, Ardent Sensor. Ardent Sensor is really good. That buffs the attack speed of your teammates and gives you healing. Really good on Lux. But yeah, our Ezreal wants to swap lanes here. So I'm just like, I'm going with him because we lose Dragon. The only play on the map for us is the Herald. And it's Teemo top, so we can contest it. But our Amumu stays top lane. So yeah, it's just really troll. This Amumu doesn't like pay attention to the map or anything. But I think he does decently, being so far behind. It's pretty decent. Like we're playing for our Ezreal this entire game. You can see the shields. I'm maxing the W, the shield ability. Yeah, I tried to steal the Rift Herald there. I knew they were on it. Unfortunately, we don't get it. It was actually like nowhere near. They pulled it out. But you can see here, I'm just poking this Teemo out of the lane. It's actually a pretty good poke with the Aerie. And every time the Aerie comes back, I usually throw a shield on this Ezreal. Clearing a ward here. Thought the Galio would go in there, so I just threw it. That Aerie shield, man. When you do the I only got 1 shield on him. It was like 25% of his health. The one coming back, I'm not sure if it does more shielding than going, but if you get that double shield, you can see there. It's pretty crazy. So I like to go the second ability, the shield max, and then I go for the bind, and then your third ability, which is the little circle on the ground used for poke, I go last. You can see I only have boots and the 1 poke, or one mage item, or whatever it is. I didn't even complete it yet. But the entire game, I'm just spamming binds on this Ezreal. You can see following him wherever he goes. So we switch back here. We don't get anything from the Herald. No reason for us to stay. We want to come up here and pressure for the next dragon. Did I get sweeper yet? Not sure. But yeah, the next dragon comes up at 8 minutes, right? It's 4 and then 8. Is it every 4 minutes? I don't remember, man. I don't know. It's like 4 and then I don't know, man. Maybe 9 minutes. Whatever. As soon as I see it come up, I know it's like 30 seconds when that little thingy comes up. So their Lee Sin actually goes in and steals our blue buff, but then he flashes away, which I don't know if that's completely worth. Yeah, you can see there he stole the blue buff. But I actually got my first item, so you can see the healing coming through. The shielding is pretty crazy. I really want to defend this top lane. If we lose this, it's just going to open up the map even more for Dragon, so we can't set up for Dragon. So it's really important we contest this. Good ult by Ezreal. I'm throwing out constant shields here. You can see he doesn't get hit by any of the Teemo damage. Does nothing to him. Actually gets hit by the Diana. I get a stun on the Galio, but I ult too late. You can see I'm always walking back. I just got a triple shield on them. Got bind on the Galio. Galio's dead. And once we get that first kill, the Katarina can just keep going. I shield me and the Ezreal. I flash for the Diana here. It's really good. Get Diana's flash. And look at the shield. Insane. Look at that heal. I think he might have barrier too when I did that. Maybe not. It's just how insane the harmonic echoes is. One item Lux might be the most broken champ in the game. Look at these shields. Diana can't even poke. They have to back off, give us this tower. Just insanely broken champ that just so underplayed. People really just underestimate how good Lux is. Like, when you build it correctly, don't build the full AP. Please do not do that. I steal one of these fruits here. We just reset the dragon and get some items, then go back for it. I really liked how this Ezreal played. Macro is really intelligent, I guess. He buys, I buy. I clear the wave top lane, because if I didn't clear it with my ult there, Teemo actually takes the tower. So, pretty good ult. You just don't be scared to ult waves like that when you play Lux. Your ultimate comes back really fast. Ezreal dashes in. A little too crazy. I get a bind on the Galio. Lee Sin comes in. He's dead, though. He kills our Ezreal. I hit the Teemo with the bind. I'm trying to get shields on, but everyone's like dodging my shields. Katarina's just popping off. I die. It's fine. We actually win the fight in the end. So I didn't really do much that fight. I only got a couple shields off. Ezreal went a little too crazy, but we just win. As soon as we get one kill, like just lasting through the fight, Katarina can just pop off for us. So pretty good overall. It was actually a good play by their Lee Sin here. Tries to go in and sneak it. If he TP'd, like, I don't know, if he was up a second earlier, he actually might have smited it and got it. Pretty nice there. Decent play to go for. You can see here, I'm just simping this Ezreal. Helping him do everything to get him fed. And late game, it's just so good, man. Like, you're not going to have that many items as a support. If you're playing support correctly, you're not going to have that many items late game with how fast these games go. So going harmonic echoes into Ardent Sensor and then your boots is what you'll finish most of your games with. So like I said, those last 3 items really don't matter. You can go the one, I think there's another like shielding item, but I'm not sure if it stacks. I don't know what it's called. It's another shielding item, but it's not really worth to go that too. I don't think it stacks. I don't remember what it's called though. I usually just go a little bit tanky or go for the Luden's Echo for some poke and damage. Because these first 2 just do so much for you. Teemo's bouncing shrooms, but it does basically nothing for him. He's just sitting back. I love the Teemo skin too. You can see though, we really want to get this mid tower down. They can't poke us, and Ezreal just goes in for free, getting free poke. Leandri's Galio is a little bit troll, I think. I think he went Leandri's first. I ult the wave for more clear so we can get this tower down. But yeah, we get this tower, I think. Yeah, definitely right. No one can even contest us. Me and this Ezreal are just pretty broken right now. Go back. I get the locket. And I have the Ardent Sensor. So I'm like full build right now. I'm just ready to go. Full build. Basically for Lux, you know. our jungler gets caught again, kind of trolls. But you can see I already have my ultimate up. I use it just to zone away the Lee Sin on the Fiora, kind of save him there. He would have backed out anyway because it's a little too crazy to dive there. Try to get a shield on this Ezreal, but you kind of walk the other way. A lot of people will dodge your shield. They just don't know. It's kind of your job to try to get it on them. Shield the Katarina here. He's just doing work. Flashes forward. Quick fingers, man. Pretty nice play on this Katarina. And going sweeper just counters Teemo. You just hit his shrooms. And with my shields, they do no damage. So Ezreal goes back to deal with this Graves. Graves was split pushing mid for some reason. You can see though, I'm not even playing that amazing. I'm hitting a couple binds, but just spamming shield, it's so broken. It's like kind of elo boosted playing this champ. I don't only play Lux, I play Ezreal too. He's kind of broken too. So right now you definitely want to try it out. I would definitely give this build a go if you're struggling in your support and rank and you're struggling to rank up. Play some Lux, you'll win games. And they're dealing with our mid lane, our top lane. So we just rush this Baron. It's a really good call, macro call. We take absolutely no damage from the Baron with these shields. Ezreal's just 2v1ing right now. I give him the locket, another shield, and he just takes no damage. He's healing. He gets all these shields from me. Literally no damage on him. Good ult there. Kill the Lee Sin, and the game is like basically over now. We're only 3k ahead, but it's basically impossible for them to kill this Ezreal with these just giant shields at this point. I don't know what our jungler, Amumu just goes in and smacks the turret. It's so funny. Mr. Fredo3 is having a bad time against Ezreal Lux. I'm waiting here to go to Dragon, but Ezreal wanted to go push the tower, which is good. Get the wave push first. Give him the red buff. And you'll see how much damage Ezreal does too. I 100% wanted him just to dive. This he dodged my shield there. I don't know why. ADCs always start like dodging your shield. I shield him with the locket, give him another shield. He just, yeah, no damage. He takes like 10% damage in every fight. Unless they have like a Malphite and literally use all their ults on him, which he probably could go stopwatch, they still can't kill him. Because I have heal up soon. I'm just constantly shielding him. He gets so much free poke that they're poked out before the fight even starts. Look at this. It's ridiculous. The game's almost ending here. But yeah, if you guys want to see more videos like this, more support videos, I'm playing a lot of support. I think that's my main right now, main role, support and ADC. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment what you want to see next. I'm probably going to upload a Leona video tonight too. And yeah, you can see this Katarina just almost one-shots this Teemo. Easy game overall for me. I didn't really do much. Ezreal did all the work, but I did hit a few pretty good binds. You'll see. Give him the shield. Going in, hit a bind there. Oof. Flash away. Quick flash. Diana tries to kill me, but the game's over. So yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and see you guys in the next one.